The Tennessee statute is not going to say that you had to teach the book of Genesis in school. All it said is this, that it shall be unlawful for any teacher in any of the universities, normals are schools that taught teachers how to teach, and all other public schools of the state, which are supported in whole or part by the public school funds of the state, to teach any theory that denies the story of divine creation of man as taught in the Bible, and to teach instead that man has descended from a lower order of animals. So you could teach evolution about other species, but just not anything that conflicted with the book of Genesis. You didn't have to teach the book of Genesis, you just couldn't teach anything that conflicted with it, which would be Darwin's theories on the origins of man. We're always looking for something that will get Dayton a little publicity. Have you seen the morning paper? And he convinces his fellow guys down there to try that maybe this is the place where we do the test case against this law. Maybe we can recruit one of our local school teachers to be the one to challenge this law. And he gets the other folks to say, yeah, all right, maybe let's do this. And he's going to contact the ACLU and say, do you mean what you say? Will you provide lawyers? And they say, absolutely. And they're convinced that this is not only going to bring publicity to Dayton, that it's going to bring crowds, that people will want to see this trial, and it will be good for business. And they're going to speak to some of the school teachers, and they're going to find one they think is perfect. He doesn't have a lot of ties to the community. He doesn't have a family. So if he somehow lost his job over this, which they're hoping he wouldn't, he'd be okay. And he was the 24-year-old general science instructor and the football coach who accepted the theory of evolution, but he was no expert. He had taught 3 weeks as the substitute in the biology class that spring, and he had taught out of Hunter Civic Biology, and he will say that, yes, I probably taught evolution, although he couldn't remember exactly, but he agrees to participate, to be the test case to challenge this law.